So very similar to the Gregorian calendar, how January through December is set into 4 different seasons. The Jewish mystical calendar, and really just the Jewish calendar, not a mystical calendar, is also set into 4 seasons. And the first one that we've been living through most recently and all during this shelter in place and COVID has been Nisan, Yar, and Sivan. Right? Nisan was the month of Pesach. Yar was the month of healing and the counting of the Omer. And Sivan was this month of deep intimacy and connection with that which is unfolding in the present moment as you find yourself, having that intimacy. And then with the shift of the seasons, now we're in the season, the second season of the year, of the calendar year, which is Tammuz, Av, and Elul. It's the summer season. It's when things heat up, when things kind of get intense. And they don't only heat up weather-wise, they heat up kind of energetically. And you can kind of sense it. Like there's never been a year I've lived through, and probably all of us, that has been like so transparently exactly as the energetic of the entire year is like kind of repeating biblical proportions on that, in that sense. But things get heated up. And the Tammuz, Av, and Elul lead us into the high holidays and begins the preparation for the high holidays. So it's shocking in a sense that in June, we start to prepare ourselves, our souls start to orient to the preparation for the high holidays as they come. Like when I was a kid, high holidays were from Rosh Hashanah to Yom Kippur. They were 2 days, the 10 days in between, we just went to school, it was nothing. Right? And then when I got to the Bay Area and really through Chachmat Halev learned about Judaism being a spiritual path, a rich and fecund spiritual path, then they started to grow and grow and expand and expand and expand. I remember discovering Elul and I just fell hard in love, right? But now there's 6 months of the year has some connection to the preparation of the high holidays. So it's the 17th of Tammuz, so it's just right after the full moon of Tammuz that you can just know there's this orientation that's beginning. And it is connected to the healing element of the month. So every month, according to our sacred texts, have many, many associations with it. And one of them is that there's a healing sensory experience connected to it. So some of them, 1 month is hearing, 1 month is taste, 1 month is laughter. The healing area that's amplified during Tammuz, which runs from tonight, Rosh Chodesh Tammuz, through July 21st. The area that's healing is our seeing, is our perception, is how we see things, how we orient to them. Mindy Ribner, one of my earliest teachers, says that Tammuz is the month where you learn to see life exactly as it is, not as you wish it to be, but as it is. It's like a visit, if you will, to the ophthalmologist, right? It's like going to the ophthalmologist each year. It's like this annual tweak to your perception, so that each year you kind of get reoriented to seeing things through kind of that life is as it is, and it's meant to be exactly as it is, which is difficult to kind of swallow now during COVID and during all of the racial inequity and during the violence and during the unrest and during the fear for our health. It's hard to accept, oh, this is exactly as it is. And it's our mind actually that gets involved and takes us out of what is, it's not our heart, it's our mind. It's in the tetragrammaton for the month. So there's 4 letters that represent the divine. Yud, He, Vav, He, and those letters permute each month. The action, so that's also the season too. I'm kind of going back around a little bit tonight, but it's the season also where the He, the first He is in the world of the spiritual realm. So that from all of Tammuz, all of Av, and all of Elul, there's a lot of action in the spiritual realm. He is in the spiritual realm all 3 of those months. And then the Vav in Tammuz is in Bira, in the world of our thoughts. And the Vav is where it's just a channel. It goes straight through your mind. So what you're thinking this month is actually not important. What you think is going on, why you think it's important, why you think you're upset, why you think things shouldn't be the way they are, you actually go straight through those thoughts and land in the eyes of your heart, in the perception of your heart, and not the perception of your head. So you take a deep breath right now into your heart center. Feeling what's there, exactly what's there. It's the opportunity to align to what is happening so that you can begin to cleanse the layers of history and ideas and family influence and social influence and political influence, all the influences that create our minds and our beliefs and our ideas, really take us out of alignment with the truth of what's happening right now for you. And the healing is to feel that, to see that with the eyes of your heart. Take a breath again into your heart. So the prayer and the chant that we'll do this evening is one very well known at El Chakmat, is Ahava, V'Rachamim, Chesed, V'Shalom. To sound, to pray, to chant for more love, more compassion, more loving kindness, and peace. So we'll chant, and then we will talk our way. I will talk us into the meditation. You'll hear a bell at the end of the bell. We'll chant again, and then we'll have chance to have questions and comments. Oh, there's the chant. Thanks, Dorit. That didn't end up in my trash somehow. I'm just looking at my notes to see if there's anything I've forgotten, but I'll use that next time if it comes to me during meditation. Janet is going to lead us, so if you could mute everybody but Janet, Dorit. Really finding a place where you feel connection, feel your feet on the ground, feel where your thighs are meeting a cushion or the chair or the back, everywhere that has contact, just lean into and relax. Bringing your awareness to your breath and using that breath to make sound, to declare, to pray, to demand, to hope, to call in more love, more compassion, more loving kindness, more peace. Sing along with Janet, even though we won't hear your voices. Make sound.
Ahava V'Rachamim Chesed V'Shalom Ahava V'Rachamim Chesed v'shalom, ahava, v'rachamim, chesed, v'shalom, ahava, v'rachamim, chesed, v'shalom, ahava, v'rachamim, chesed, v'shalom.
Just bringing your whole self to this meditation, recognizing you're in a safe space, that it's safe to be present here, it's safe to be honest, to be yourself, to rest in your heart center with exactly what and who you are. Relaxing into your breath, feeling into your breathing itself. Inhale, exhale. Feeling the shape of your body. Feeling your breath within you. Recognizing who and what you are in this moment. Beneath your exterior, beneath your story, without any history, breathing and being, devoting this practice to staying close to the truth of who you are. When your mind becomes active with thoughts or ideas, images, it's okay. Just let them float by like a cloud. Coming into awareness, floating by, exiting awareness, and you returning, staying rooted, bringing your awareness back to Shuvah, back to your heart, returning to your heart, return to who you are. We'll sit this way for the next bit of time until you hear the bell sound. And then Janet will lead us in chant as we come out at the end of the bell. We'll chant our way back into this moment, connected. Refocusing your breath in your heart center. Returning again and again to now, to your heart, to the perception in the eyes of your heart. Taking a moment now to sense your feet and your legs, your hands and your arms. With your breath resting in your heart, slowly, softly, open your eyes, sensing with the sight of your soul, of your truth, of your experience now, in this moment. It's quite a practice, an application of practice to recognize you're thinking or you're moving from a place of thought, and to allow yourself just to slide down that vav right into the gateway of your heart. Asking, what am I feeling? What does this feel like? Who am I here? How is this now?